I don't really want to get a whole ton closer. I don't want to get in the middle of that.
So I am a co-founder of the Reopen Nevada County Facebook page. If you are on Facebook but you have not liked our page yet, do please like it and follow it, and then click on See First so that you always get our updates of anything that we are going to be doing in this county to promote opening sooner than the state is opening. I believe in our God-given unalienable rights. From the Declaration of Independence, we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed.
Right. Thanks for wearing a mask.
Don't need one.
That's what I heard.
Nice fresh air. Why not breathe it?
Well, I was asked to, if I wanted to come by and talk with folks about how important it is that we reopen up our economy, reopen up America. And so the folks here are all, as the sign says, all business is essential. Even if it might seem, well, you're selling frivolous things we don't really need. Yeah, well, someone that has a job there, there's a demand for it by the public that keeps that business in business, otherwise it wouldn't be there anymore. So really, they are correct. All business is essential. It's all part of the fiber of our economy, and it needs to get going again.
Would you be for reopening for large events such as rallies, concerts, sporting events?
Well, I think we're getting close. I think we're getting close to that point because we're getting more and more info on how narrow the group is that are infected and how big the crowd is that's asymptomatic, and so we can move aggressively towards that. I mean, right now we're just trying to help high school kids have graduations that are meaningful, so we can distance at the stadium. We can distance, have one person hand out all the diplomas. They can wear gloves, they can wear a mask, and the kids, there's sensible ways to do it, but they just get no, absolutely not, from health officers or the state or whoever. And the health officers, God bless them, they're doing a good service, but they're always going to be on the extreme side of caution versus looking at the whole spectrum, and so that's what us as electeds have to do. We have to look at everything. In the beginning, we were all abundantly cautious in the beginning when we didn't know what we had. We didn't know what the numbers were going to be, and we had bad information. On how far and wide this would be. It's a lot narrower, thank God that it is. So we can adjust to that. So I expect that it wouldn't be unreasonable to start having certain types of gatherings in a larger scale, and maybe by the end of the summer they can have baseball again.
What does reopening safely look like in your mind?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of instances, but a lot of shops, barber shops seems to be the big thing, right? There's a lot of controversy around that. So I know of barbers that already know how to distance, and they'll let just enough people in to fill the chairs that they have. The rest have to wait outside 6 feet in line. They're gloving up, they're cleaning their instruments, they're cleaning the chairs. That looks reasonable to me. So there's no reason barbers and salons can't open up. And a lot of people, that's really making a lot of people angry they don't have that. Gyms, the people going to work out. There's ways it can be done. Again, spread them out, maybe only so many people at a time. I'm not supposed to have all those answers, but smart people can put those things together. And by and large, when you're applying common sense to it, we know what that looks like, okay, on whatever the instance is. Are we ready to fill Yankee Stadium with 60,000 people? Maybe not yet, but, this is something we can work towards in July or August or whatever. I don't think the vaccine is, we're hearing some politicians, some say we got to have a vaccine. And we're talking anywhere from 12 to 18 months to have a vaccine, and then another 6 months to get it out on the, in circulation and vaccinate 320 million people. We're talking that's a 2-year process. The people of America it's a powder keg if you make them wait 2 years under these constraints, because the numbers are not bearing up the threat that initially we thought we were given in the beginning. And so that's not to discount any loss of life or anything like that, but life does have risk, and we have to find a balance in what we do.